You know, the world looks pretty small to me. Wouldn't it be great to meet every person who lives here?
Well, with about 6 billion people in this world, now, let me see. If you live for 100 years more, 365 days in a year, there, you'd have to shake the hands of over 164,383 people per day. You better get started.
Okay, so it's a little bigger than I thought.
I'd just like to travel the whole world, maybe in a private plane or a hot air balloon, just to see how everyone lives.
You better marry someone really rich.
I know a great way to learn about the customs, cultures, and languages of people of lots of different countries without even leaving home.
Really? How?
By using the universal language of the world.
What language is that?
The language of music. Music can tell us a lot about the people of a country, how they speak, how they dance, traditions, environment.
Well, I guess that's the way to travel then, until I'm a millionaire.
Okay, where do we start?
I say we start with Ireland, a country on the western side of Europe, and then work our way around the world from there.
Great, let's go. Don't they call that the Emerald Isle? Wow, they must make lots of jewelry there.
No, silly. They call it the Emerald Isle because of the color of the land. It rains so often, over 200 days of the year, that the land is really green.
I know that lots of famous writers live there, like William Yeats, James Joyce, and George Bernard Shaw.
Well, let's pretend we're taking a ride down the Shannon River. Can't you just hear the pipes and the fiddles playing? Come on, maybe we can see them. Dance a jig.
Okay, where to now?
I've always wanted to see Germany with its amazing rivers and castles.
Did you know that for 28 years, until October of 1990, Germany was divided into two? Even its capital city, Berlin, had a wall running through the middle of it.
Germany was also the birthplace of the greatest composers. Let's make a list.
That's a great place to start, with lists. Oh, I can't handle that comment.
Let's not forget the famous three Bs, Bach, Beethoven, and Brahms.
Wasn't Brahms famous for waltzes and lullabies? Let's sing one of the most popular German lullabies. Both Brahms and Richard Wagner, another famous German composer, used this melody in one of their compositions.
Where to now? These boots are made for walking. I say we try the country shaped like a boot. Italy!
Well, since we're all studying music, we already know quite a few words in Italian.
What? We do?
Yes, almost all directions in music are Italian.
Like forte meaning loud,
And fortissando meaning with a strong accent.
And presto meaning very fast.
and retardando meaning slow it down.
And funiculi funicula meaning let's sing.
Remember to speak slowly.
Since we're already on the Mediterranean Sea, let's travel to the very eastern edge of it, to Israel.
Did you know that over 2,000 years ago, the Romans drove the Hebrew people from ancient Israel?
And only in 1948 was this narrow strip of the land in the Middle East established as a refuge for Jewish people.
Let's hope they find the peace they're searching for there.
Shalom.
Shalom,
Another country that has changed a lot since 1990 is Russia, the largest country in the world.
I love Russian music, the music of Tchaikovsky, Mussorgsky, and Stravinsky.
I've heard that many of the leading composers of Russia have used Russian folk melodies as the basis to many of their compositions.
When I think of Russia, I picture sleighs rushing through the snow.
You mean like a troika?
A what?
A troika, it's a sleigh led by a team of 3 horses. If you listen carefully, I bet you can hear one coming right now.
While we're in Asia, let's go to the incredible island of the eastern coast, Japan.
You know it's a custom to take your shoes off as you enter a Japanese home.
And you get to sit on a Zapatani cushion for when you eat.
I'd like to see a theatrical production in the kabuki style, where all the actors wear incredible makeup and the male actors play all the women's roles.
Why don't we try that in our next musical?
That'd be fun to see. And a Japanese song is sung in the spring when the cherry blossoms appear.
I'm in the mood for another island. Are there any others we should hit while we're over this way?
I say we go to the South Pacific.
Here's a big one, about 1,200 miles southeast of Australia, called New Zealand.
New Zealand was first settled by the Maoris, a Polynesian group from the eastern Pacific.
I heard there's a bird in New Zealand who can't fly, doesn't have a tail, and has stump for wings.
Really? What's it called?
The kiwi.
If you think that's incredible, I have a pen pal who lives near Wanganui on the west coast of New Zealand. She doesn't live near school, so she listens to a teacher on the radio and mails in her homework.
Oh, I'd like to try that one. Yes, Mr. Pigley? That's right. My homework's in the mail.
Well, let's check it out. I hear a voice calling me.
All right, gang, we have a big choice to make. Do we go east or west?
If we go east, we cross the international date line, and we have to go through today all over again.
Can I say go west, young man?
Africa it is. Maybe our audience will clap along on this next song from Nigeria.
At the southern tip of Africa, where the Atlantic and the Indian Ocean meet, is the country of South Africa.
Because the country is made up of so many different tribes, South Africa has 11 official languages.
Most importantly, in 1993, the racial separation known as apartheid was ended when a new constitution was approved. This really changed the way of life in South Africa.
I love the exciting music of Africa. It's based on the rhythm of drums, and it has influenced many American styles of music like jazz and blues.
Well, now you're quite a long journey across the Atlantic Ocean, South America.
Argentina looks like a straight shot. I wonder what Buenos Aires, the capital, is like.
Argentina is a land of contrasts.
On the southern tip, it is cold with penguins.
In the north, it's hot with lots of trees.
In the west are the highest peaks of the Andes Mountains.
And in the east are the vast open plains of the Pampas where the Gaucho cowboys watch over their cattle.
Can you hear what other animals live on the ranches?
Venga a ver mi chacra que es hermosa. Venga a ver mi chacra que es hermosa. El pollito hace así, pipilí. El pollito hace así, pipilí. Oh va camarada, va camarada, va, va, va. Oh va camarada, va camarada, va. Come now to see my ranch out of the pampas. Come now to see my ranch out of the pampas. El conchito hace así, oink oink bibidi. El conchito hace así, oink oink bibidi. Let's go, my friend, let's go, my friend, let's go out to the ranch. Let's go, my friend, let's go, my friend, let's go out to the ranch. Venga a ver mi chacra que es hermosa. Venga a ver mi chacra que es hermosa. Y el toro hace así, oink oink bibili. Y el toro hace así.
America forms a bridge in reaching North and South America.
Well, that stop up in Met to go then.
I love to eat Mexican food, especially tortillas, which used to make tacos, enchiladas, and tostadas.
I love to eat the candy that falls out of the piñata.
What's a piñata?
It's a large clay jar decorated to look like an animal filled with candies and nuts.
But how do they get to the candy?
At the end of each day during the Christmas season, children are blindfolded and take turns swinging a stick at a hanging piñata. Eventually, someone breaks it open and everyone gets to scramble for the treats.
See the piñata and don't be afraid now. Just because the distance is so far away now. Both of your eyes are covered and the stick is in your hand. We hope that you can break it 'cause the prizes are grand. Dale, 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 no pierdas el camino, que de la distancia se pierde el camino. Dale, 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 no pierdas el camino, que de la distancia se pierde el camino.
Well, we've been to Russia, the biggest country in the world. What's the second biggest?
The second biggest is Canada. It touches the Atlantic Ocean on the east, the Pacific Ocean on the west, the Arctic Ocean on the north, and the United States on the south. Canada's music reflects its people primarily a mixture of British and French.
Here's a French-Canadian folk song whose original lyrics tell the story of a young lady who tries to get a monk to dance with her.
Won't you come and dance with me? Won't you come and dance with me? A feather cap I'll give to thee. A feather cap I'll give to thee. Come and let's dance now together. Let us dance now. The music plays and the lights are low. Our feet move merrily to and fro. Oh yes, I'll come and dance with thee. Oh yes, I'll come and dance with thee. A feather cap I'll take from thee. A feather cap I'll take from thee. Come and let's dance now together. Let us dance now. The music plays and the lights are low. Our feet move merrily to and fro.
The music of the United States is certainly a melting pot of musical styles and backgrounds.
From the early Indian cultures and European explorers of the influence from the slaves of Africa, music has reflected the energy of the people.
I think of rock and roll and jazz and blues and musical theater and spirituals. So let's try to make some all at once.
With liberty and justice for all. Over 200 years ago, our forefathers braved the dangers of an unknown land in the quest for freedom, justice, and opportunity. They were a courageous people willing to risk all that was dear to them in the hope of securing a better life for themselves and their children. Although they came from varied circumstances and diverse backgrounds, they were united in the steadfast determination to establish a new nation conceived in liberty and dedicated to the proposition that all mankind is created equal. The task was long and difficult, but in 1787, our fathers finally succeeded in framing a strong constitution for this new nation. They declared, "We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America." With these words, the foundation of a great nation was erected. For many years, the people lived in peace until a great conflict severely tested whether a nation dedicated to freedom and justice could long endure. The very existence of the nation was threatened, and it seemed as though the government of the people, by the people, and for the people would perish from the earth. The struggle was fierce, the battle was long, but the people gave their last full measure of devotion until finally, at the end of those dark days, came the triumph of a new birth of freedom. With liberty and justice for all. Now therefore, we the people of this great nation, the United States of America, must dedicate ourselves anew to preserve this costly legacy, to strengthen this stronghold of justice, this land of the free, that we may never remain one nation under God, with liberty and justice for all.
Well, I guess this world's a lot bigger than I imagined. Who knew there were so many different cultures around the world?
Yeah, and we didn't even get to half of them.
All around the world, people wear different clothes, eat different foods, speak different languages, and live differently.
Yeah, it kind of makes it hard to relate with others from different countries.
But there's one thing that brings all of us together.
Yeah? What's that?
God's love. Colossians 3:14 says, above all else, above all else, clothe yourself in love, which binds us all together in perfect unity.
Clothe ourselves in love? Well, I have a t-shirt that says love on it.
That's great, but we need love to be on more than just our t-shirts. We need to ask God to bring his love into our hearts.
Yeah, and when we have God's love, it'll be easy to come together as one.
Well, we've been singing all these songs. Is there a song about that?
Yeah, I know the perfect one.